Hope so you have got the third question, the table which was incomplete from the given textbook. Hope so you have got the solution, you have got the concept. And considering that, we'll move towards the fourth question. Obtain the value of rectangular boxes with the following length, breadth and height. Now see here, obtain the volume of rectangular boxes with the following length, breadth and height respectively. Now, as of in the second question, they had given to find find the areas of rectangle by giving their lengths and breadths respectively. So as now we have to calculate volume of an rectangle. Volume of an rectangle. So if you'll move, if you'll see the textbook, what is, see, while finding the area of rectangle, what we have done, we have multiplied length into breadth, right? This was the area of rectangle. Means suppose this is a rectangle, suppose now I'll extend it. Okay, suppose this is a rectangle ABCD. Now this was the length and this was the breadth. Okay, and for to find the area of rectangle, in the second question we have done this. We have multiplied length into breadth and we have found out the area of rectangle. Now what we have to do, in this question they have said that volume of a rectangle. Now see here, volume of a rectangle, suppose now suppose this is the rectangle. Now suppose this is a rectangle and you can give any name. Now why I have done why I have made this dotted line? Can you imagine? Because you can't see that lines. There are hidden lines. Suppose this is an object in front of you. Suppose I have box in front of me. I have box in front of me. And suppose this is a rectangle. Can you see this line? This line is facing towards me, backside. In front of you, you can only see, in 3D view, you can see only this one. But are you able to see this line? No, you can't see. The lines whichever are not visible for you, they are drawn like this. So just for the sake of example, I have taken, suppose this is a rectangle, and in this question what they have done, we have to find the volume. Now in previous question, second question, this was length and this was breadth. this was breadth, right? This was length, this was breadth. Then what was height? Then what was height? Just because we had taken a rectangle, this was length and this was breadth. Now, as of now, here in a 3D view, this is length. So this, the surface, the top surface which is shown here, x, y, z, w. Now the surface x, y, z, w I have taken over here, x, y, z and w. Now the same surface I have drawn here. So now here it was length and this was breadth. So this is breadth, right? And this is height. This is height. Height of rectangle, length of rectangle and breadth of rectangle. So this is the 2D view of this top surface of rectangle. Now why I am explaining this? Just because to know whether we have found out the area of rectangle. In previous question we have found out the area of rectangle, whereas we have to find the volume of rectangle right now in this question. So what is the I'll see the question first and we'll start solving directly so that you can remember it. Sorry, you can get it. Just keep in mind, draw this rectangle in your book or in your on a pen and paper and you can solve easily. See now, obtain the volume of rectangle boxes with the following length, breadth and height respectively. Now they have given the values. See here, they have given the values. What values they have given? 5a, what else? 3a square, 3a square and 7a raised to 4, right? Yes. Now see here, obtain the volume of rectangular boxes with the following length. Now in these values, guess what is length, what is breadth, what is height? So they have clearly mentioned in the question itself, length, breadth and height. So this is length, this is breadth and this is height, right? This is the length, this is breadth, this is height. So the values, the three values which they have given, the first one is length, the second one is breadth and the third one is height. Means, see, suppose the value which is given in the question we'll put it on here. See here, what is length? Okay, 5a. What is breadth? What is breadth? 3a square. What is height? What is height? 7a raised to 4. Okay, you have to imagine like this. If you don't know how to solve, just draw an rectangle of 3D view. Just draw an rectangle of 3D view like this one, and you can put these values like this so as to solve it very carefully. And now you might have read the textbook. Now in the textbook what they have said, the volume of a rectangle, the volume of a rectangle. So what is the formula of volume of rectangle? As of the area of rectangle, we have written L into B. Now the same concept is to be applied over here. Now to find the volume of a rectangle, what you have to do, you have to just multiply these three values, this into this into this. You have to multiply the three values. What are these values? That is nothing but length into breadth into height. Length into breadth into height. You have to just multiply, and whatever the answer you are getting, that's the volume. That's not the area. Please don't get confused between these two. This is area. Area is equals to length into breadth. This is volume. This is volume, which is equal to length into breadth into height. So there's the difference. H has been added. If H is there, length into breadth into height, this is the formula of calculating volume, and this is the formula of calculating area of rectangle. This is volume of rectangle. So don't get confused between these two. To understand very carefully, I have drawn this 3D view of rectangle. So moving towards the first question, now put these values, put these all the values over here. Now I'll solve that question. I'll solve all the questions by referring the same 3D model. Now 5a, I'll start solving 5a, 3a square, 7a raised to 4. Now what I have to do? So volume is equals to, now keep in mind that while writing the solution, please do write this whole formula. Now volume is equals to length into breadth into height. Now why I'm telling to write the whole formula? Just because if you want the full marks, you have to write the whole formula. Just don't write L into B into H. Okay, so and now while solving, I'll write directly L into B into H. For your better understanding, I have written length into breadth into height. Now I have denoted length as L, breadth as B, height as H, small h. L into B into H. Now see here, what they had mentioned that the given three values respectively, what are they? Length, breadth and height. I'll write length 5a. What is breadth? Into symbol as it is 3a square into, this is height. What is height? 7a raised to 4. Calculate. Now as of only in third question, we have completed the whole table. In that we are going to apply the same method over here. 5 into 3, 5 3s are 15, and 15 into 7, 105. So 105, we have written 5 into 3 into 7. Now the question remains of a. What about a? A into a square, a cube. Now a cube into a raised to 4. Now see here, first time you are solving this. What is this? A into a raised to 2, into a raised to 4, right? Now as of in previous video, I have said that you have to add these powers. Now see this here, I have written a. They have not mentioned any power. So what I have done, you have to write 1. A raised to 1 into a raised to 2 into a raised to 4. You have to simply add this. 1 plus 2, see here, base as it is a. 1 plus 2 plus 4. 1 plus 2, 3. 3 plus 4, 7. So is equals to a raised to 7. Now a raised to 7. So this was the required answer of this given length, breadth and height. So as of now, if you are getting confused in this, you have to practice. That's very easy. I think so that's very easy, and up till now I have explained so many of times in previous videos, so I don't think that we'll get any problem while solving such kind of questions. So this was the first question, and remember that area is different, volume is different. Volume is different. Suppose your living room, if someone asks you that the floor mat, you want to stick up a floor mat in your floor, what's the area of a floor, then what do? You calculate the length and the breadth of your room. If suppose it's a rectangle and if suppose it is square, what will you do? You'll calculate only two sides, you'll multiply the two sides, and you'll tell that you'll need this much square meter, this much square centimeter of mat. Similarly, when you have to calculate the volume of any kind of room, suppose I'm standing here, if I want to calculate the volume of this room, so what I have to do, I have suppose it is a rectangular, suppose it is, we'll consider it is a rectangular room which I'm standing right now. I'll calculate the length first, I'll calculate the breadth first, breadth second, and the third one is height. So length, whatever the breadth, and into height, so it will become the volume. So you might have got what I'm saying, what I mean to say. So volume is different, area is different. So for the first one I have solved like this, nothing is difficult in this one. In the second one, see here, now in second one, 2p 4q 8r, 2p 2p 4q 8r 8r. Now what I have to do here, see here, nothing I have to do. Now see here, I'm changing the values. It doesn't mean you have to do the same in your book, you have to rewrite it once again, you have to write the whole thing. See, it's not any compulsion that you have to draw the 3D view in your notebook or in your solution or your answer paper. The thing is, for your better understanding, I have drawn this. What is area, how to calculate the area, how to calculate the volume, and what is length, what is breadth, what is height, how the 3D view looks of rectangle. Just for the understanding purpose I have drawn, no need to draw in your answer paper. If you are not getting what exactly length is, what exactly breadth is, what exactly height is, okay. So this is the second one. Now we'll solve the second one. See here, I'm replacing only the values, only the values, okay. Now I'm replacing the only values. 2p length, 4q 8r, 8r, right? Yes, 8r. Now see here, length, what is length? 2p, length 2p. 4q, what is q? Breadth, 4q. 8r, 4 2s are 4 2s are 8, 8 into 8, 8 into 8, 64. Now see here, whenever you have such kind of questions, just multiply the numbers first, just multiply the numbers first. In this topic, in algebraic expressions and identities, when you come across these questions, multiply 2 into 4, 4 into 8, 4 2s are 8, 8 8s are 64, right? So do you have p common over here? No, we have separate. Do you have q over here? No. Is q repeating over here? No. Right, q. Is r repeating over here? No. So this is the required volume of a rectangle. This is not the area, this is the volume. Read the question very carefully. They have simply mentioned, obtain the value of rectangular boxes with the following length, breadth and height. Now this is the second question of fourth sub question in exercise 8.2. so I hope you have got it. So please write it down it very carefully, and don't forget to write this whole formula, because the formula holds maximum marks in the questions, right? Now the third one, we'll move towards the third one. If you are not cleared with these questions, please do feel free to comment, feel free to ask, no worries. We'll move towards the third one. Now see here, the third one, Now the third one, what they have said, xy 2x square y 2x square y 2x y square. So just you can try, see the first two examples I have solved the first two examples. Similarly, you have to solve. For the better understanding, I have kept the 3D view of rectangle in front of you. And if you are getting confused between area and volume, I have also mentioned what is area and what is volume. Okay, then we'll proceed. What is length? We have xy. What is breadth? We have 2x square y. What is height? 2x into y square. 2x y square. Right? Now see here, I have to multiply the numbers first. I have to multiply the numbers first. Do I have any number over here? No. Then no need to worry. Do I have number over here? Yes, I have 2. Do I have any number over here? Yes, I have. 2 twos are 4. Okay. Now, do I have x? Yes, we have x 3 times. Means x square into x cube into x raised to 4. Now, do I have y? Yes, I have y into y square into y square, y raised to 4. So this is the required volume of this length, respective length, breadth and height. Are you getting? Now suppose you have got, if suppose you have got confusion over here, how I have multiplied this, no need to worry. First multiply these numbers. 2 into 2 4, that's okay, forget about it. X square into x. Now see here, this x into x square into x. Now I don't have any power, so I'll write 1. By default it is 1. Now I'm multiplying x raised to 1 into x raised to 2 into x raised to 1. So I'll add the powers. See, 1 plus 2, 1 plus 2, 2 plus 1, x raised to 4. Then x raised to 4. Similarly of y. See here, I'll write a y. Do I have any power on the head? No. Write 1 into. Do I have any power to the y? This one? No. Write y raised to 1 into y raised to 2. Y raised to 1 into y raised to 1 into y raised to 2. 1 plus 1, 2, 2 plus 2, 4, and y raised to 4. So this is the required answer. Like this you have to solve. Now just because not everyone understands in a a single I can say a single answer, you have to practice more and more times. So I have telling you n number of times that how you have to apply for the volume as well as area. So just because if you'll get confused, just write this example in your notebook, so as you'll get how you are going to add. And this comes under laws of indices. This comes under laws of indices. Now moving towards the last and best question of the fourth sub question, will substitute only values. In notebook you have to rewrite, and please do not, I'm telling again and again, please don't draw this 3D view. Just for the understanding purpose I have drawn this. So you can write it down. Now the last one, moving towards the last one, I'll resubstitute the values, only the values, right? I'll resubstitute the values a comma 2b comma 3c, a comma 2b comma 3c. Now see here, in volume we have length, breadth, height. So A is the length as of given, 2B is a breadth, 3C is a height. Now see here, A is a length, 2B is a breadth, 3C is height. Multiply the numbers first. 3 2s are 6. Do you have any number? No. 3 2s are 6. Write 6 first. A. Do you have A here? No. A here? No. Write A. Do you have B over here? No. Write B. Do you have C over here? No. We don't have. 6 A, B, C. So the required volume of given length A and breadth 2B and height 3C is 6 A, B, C. So this is the fourth question we are completing in detail.